Melee Monday.
It's Thursday, you idiot.
On today's episode, we're going to be talking about the short sword, seeming as we've already covered 3 of the 4 main weapons in knighthood, that being the shiv, the knife, and the long sword. Might as well wrap it all up with a neat little bow by talking about the short sword. Silver dagger doesn't count. Anyways, the short sword. When equipped, you lose 3 speed. And when you pull it out, it takes 1 second before you can start swinging it. Speaking of its swing rate is mediocre, not as fast as a knife, but pretty decent. Here's the damage numbers. Does 10 damage with 20 bleed, and that 20 bleed inflicts -2 speed on the person you hit with this weapon. Now, the short sword, you can't go wrong with the short sword. It's a pretty... It's just a regular old basic weapon. Not as good as a knife, but it's mainly only used for like 1v1 starting fights. Maybe you're killing someone with a knife, but then they're slowed down a bit, so now you want to use the short sword. Or the classic cricket bat, or baton, and then short sword combo that I see used by cops. So, yeah, it's just a regular old sword. As the description says, it's a versatile sword that can do a lot of things. And, yeah, that's basically it. I don't know what else to add to this thing. It's just a sword. It's just a regular old sword. In fact, I might as well use TF2 terms. The short sword is basically the equivalent of a stock weapon. So, yeah, that's all I really have to say. Unlike the knives, which are like really good ambush tools, and the long sword, which is really good for catching people off guard and then finishing them off with a different weapon, the sword, you can use it to like 1v1 people, fight them on hand-to-hand combat. Unless they pull out a gun or something, I don't know. So where does one get a short sword? Well, unlike the long sword where, you can only buy it from like 2 places, the short sword, you can buy it, but there are also a couple of other ways you can get it. The first one being at the Bank of Forward, Chestershire. And right here, you have the unfinished weapons. And right in the middle, we have an unfinished short sword, which you can buy for 2 shillings. Now, the regular short sword costs 4 shillings, so you're basically getting the short sword for, half the price. The trade-off is you have to craft it by using the workbenches around the map. I already have a video on my channel about how unfinished weapons work and where all the workbench locations are. So if you want to know how to do that, I'll put the video link in the description. But yeah, you can buy an unfinished short sword and craft it there. Hey guys, check who I found on the way to the armory. I found a child skeleton. Look at this little guy. Look at him, he's so cute. No thoughts, head empty, just walking around, jumping around like a little fella. Look at him, he's so adorable. Oh crap, he's an ankle batter. Okay. Well, you know what? You're sticking with me. You are now my son. Come on, let's go show the viewers how to get the short sword. I mean, we're already here, so like I said, the second place where you can get the short sword is at Wally Bogman's armory. And if you go over here, between the long sword and the knife, we have the short sword, which you can get for 4 shillings. All right, come on, let's go. You know what? Let me get me some clothes. Hey, you want some clothes? I don't think they have clothes your size, but, like, do you want anything? Ow. Okay, ow, jeez, okay, Jesus. Alright, now, as you could see, on the right, I do not have any money, so I'm just gonna do some truffle digging, make some money there. I could actually go do some mining, but... No, I'm good. I'm good on that. And hey, you know what? Good thing I did get these clothes, because it's a blizzard now. Oh, hey, Star. How's it going, man? But, yeah. You don't mind the cold weather, do you? I mean, you're kind of just bones. I don't even know if you can feel the cold. Eh. I mean, I did ask if you want clothes, but then you kind of just bit me, so... Eh. Oh, shit, changeling, son, get back. Wait, hold up, Laquiku, help me, Laquiku, help me, there's a changeling, do something, please, Royal Guard, please, save me, Royal Guard, please, you must save me and my son, I don't have anything to defend myself, please, save me, man, save me, whoa, what you, please, kill him, thank you, alright, you go and deliver your gunpowder carts. Yeah, there he goes. Ooh, a shiny rock. Look at it. Look at it. It's so shiny. It's green. What do you think? Ow. Okay. Swear to God, I'm trying to raise you, but if you keep biting me, I'm gonna have to disown you. Actually, I have a Bungardy truffle, that's like a few shillings, and a shiny rock, that is another few shillings, so I think that's enough to go to the next location that we're heading. Alright, we got 6 shillings. Come on, child, let's go back to the armory. Alright, child, be nice to the officers, don't bite them. Alright, let's just go. Hey, this is my son, alright? You don't hurt him. Alright, let's go, son, let's go. Come on. Leave us alone, officers. Yeah, laugh it off. Right, you don't know what it's like to be a single father. Great, now I have gangrene. I would reset my character, but... what if he runs off on his own and... Hey, no, hey! Yeah, get out of here! Now you bite his ankles. Good boy. You bite their ankles. Not mine, though. Not mine. Okay, you know what I'll do? I'll lead this guy all the way over here, near this back part here. I'll reset my character, quickly grab all my stuff, and hopefully he won't run off and accidentally, start biting someone and then get himself killed. I don't want that to happen to this guy. Look at this little man. I don't want nothing bad to happen to him. I mean, look at him. He's just a little guy. He wouldn't hurt a fly. I mean, he'd probably bite your... Alright, I reset my character. My child is perfectly fine and safe. So we're going to go to the armory and we're going to go buy a grenade. Alright, here we are. And boom, grenade for 4 shillings. Here it is. So, why do we need a grenade? Well, it's because we want to go underground and we got to go raid a dungeon. Because, you can buy short swords, you can fix them, but they can also spawn in dungeons. So that's where we're going. I mean, it's not guaranteed, but they're still a fairly uncommon drop from dungeons. I gotta make a video on dungeons soon. But, yeah. We're gonna go raid a dungeon, probably the one that's in the sewers over there. Just gotta walk past this skeleton guy. Listen, I know he's your kind, but, might as well tell you now, don't talk to strangers, alright? Just gonna... Hey, yeah, priest, could you take care of this guy? Thank you, priest. Thank you, sir. Alright, this child skeleton is not like the other skeletons you kill, alright? He's a nice, well-behaved boy. Yeah. Oh crap! Child, don't look! Leave me and my son alone, you dastardly fiend! This is my son, and he is nothing like you or your kind! I'm sorry you had to witness that, child, but he was going to kill us. Over here, we have a dungeon. So we're going to use this grenade to blow it up. Stand back, child. I don't want you getting hurt. And there we go. And don't look like there's a short sword in there. I mean, we can technically get all the stuff from the dungeon, sell it, get more grenades, and then use that money to raid more dungeons, and maybe get a short sword from there. You know what? I think that's what I'll do. I'll be right back. Gonna do some off-camera dungeon grind. Oh crap! What? We gotta get out of here, child. The ghost of the skeleton that I killed is haunting us. You know what? I was gonna sell all this stuff and use it to buy grenades, but you know what? I want to do something real quick first before I, start doing a bunch of dungeon grinding. All right, here we are at the bank. Gonna sell some things. Hopefully, I get enough shillings. Yeah, it's definitely enough. This. I don't even have to sell the rest of this, but I think I'm just gonna because I can. Hello there, doctor. You can't cure me. I have gangrene, and that's way too expensive. So yeah, I'll just kill myself and cure myself that way. I'm gonna take him all the way back here, so that way he doesn't get himself killed or run off and get lost. Somewhere like in this house over here. Then I can pick up my money. And yeah. Okay, I spawned fairly far away, but I can faintly see my son running all the way over there. So I'll be able to catch up to him. Yep, there he is. Hey there, buddy. See, look, he's jumping for joy. It's me. How's it going, man? I missed you. All right, let's go. Let's go get my loot back. Freaking plague clouds interrupting everything. All right, pick up my 20 shillings. There we go. Knife, shovel, nice. All right. Now, child, hypothetically, if we were to get a house, which one would you like? Got this one all the way over there. Got that one. Got this one, that one. Maybe you wouldn't want one so close to the church. Maybe somewhere between these two, right in the middle. What do you think? Okay, you're just gonna bite me. All right. You know what? I'll choose for you. I'll choose B. How about that? Plot B. There we go. Bada boom. Bada bam. House obtained. All right, child. We now own a house. So yeah, come on in. There we go. A nice house, nice bed, nice room, nice workbench. Got cheese machines. So, well, I mean, I don't know if skeletons eat cheese or even eat at all, but yeah. You know, child, there's your room. There's your bed. You like it? Okay. Ow. Okay. Yeah, I get it. Right. Now, you stay here in the safety of this nice house while I finish the rest of this video, alright? I'll come back when I'm done. You stay here and hope nothing bad happens to you. See ya. Alright, listen, guys. This is not child abandonment, alright? I'm just, he's a slow mover. He's scared. I don't want anyone, seeing him and immediately going, oh my god, that skeleton's attacking that guy. I gotta go kill that skeleton. I don't want nothing bad to happen to him, alright? Him staying in that house is the only way he'll survive, alright? You're just gonna stay there until I'm done with this video, and then I'll properly take care of him from there. But anyway, I'll get back to you once I find a short sword in a dungeon, because it's time to do some dungeon farming. Alright, second dungeon. Will we get a short sword? Whoa! Jesus. Okay, whoa! Okay, damn! Okay, damn! Okay, what do we got in here? We got a holy hand grenade. Okay, so that means we don't have to go back to the store to buy another grenade, we can use these. Lead nugget, more nuggets, a bone sword, a saber. Okay. No short sword, though, so we're going to have to keep farming. Alright, second dungeon. What do we have? No short sword. Well, we got a blue totem. That's cool. Whoa, crap, a changeling. The power of Christ compels you. I banish you, demon. Get back. Get back, I say. Dungeon number 3, once again, another saber. Not a short sword. Dungeon number 4, nothing, no short sword. By the way, here's a little fun fact. Players aren't the only people that can wield short swords, as there are enemies in the game which also can wield short swords. Skeletons. They're a type of enemy that show up every now and then. They pop up when you dig in graves. They appear when the news broadcasts that it's going to be a horrible night. Sometimes they come from the sewers. Sometimes they come from the river. And sometimes they can appear when you're raiding dungeons, like this one here. And there are a couple of different types of skeletons. One of them being the skeleton knights. And there's actually some skeleton knights that spawn in this dungeon right here. So I'm just gonna open that one up. And there's nothing, out in the ordinary, so you go in to grab the loot, and then boom! 2 skeleton knights appear. And as you can see here, the skeleton knights, they wield short swords, just like a player would. So let me use my cross to banish one of them. There we go. I'm going to wait till this guy burns to death. Okay, now that the first one burned to death, I'm going to let this one hit me. So I'm just going to wait till I'm at 100% health and go ahead. Oh, you missed. There we go. But as you saw there, a skeleton knight's short sword does a lot less damage than a player wielding a short sword. Now, I think they probably did that because balancing, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, just a little fun fact for you. Alright, finally. After 5 whole dungeons, we got a short sword. For being an uncommon thing, this was kind of rare. So yeah, here's the third place where you can get a short sword. You can get them from dungeons. Yeah, so yeah. Oh, wait, that guy was smart. But I mean, kind of still fell, but still, that skeleton had a little bit of brain left in him, even after death. But, yeah, that's basically all the places where you can get a short sword from. You can buy it from the armory. You can craft one by buying an unfinished short sword. And you can get them while raiding dungeons. Now, before I close this segment off, I want to real quick use my grenades and see what other stuff I can get from some of these dungeons. Heck, I'd be surprised if I have a blue totem. If I get a red totem, that'd be pretty cool. Do a little bit of master dungeon raiding. Here's some of the stuff that I got from those last 2 grenades, and half of my body is practically infected with gangrene. Maybe some of the stuff that I can sell will give me enough for 2 pounds so I can cure myself, but most likely not. Oh, you can sell oil cans now? Huh. Back in my day... Wait, hold up. Can you sell crosses too? You can! Okay, now this is interesting. We also got a swirly pistol. Okay, so you can sell oil cans and crosses, but you can't sell the swirly pistol? Man, I don't want this crap. But back in my day, there was certain stuff which you can get from dungeons that you just couldn't sell. Like whale oil. And the only way you can get rid of it from your inventory was... I think I just sold the short sword. God damn. But anyways, as I was saying, there are certain items... Oh, you could sell holy hand grenades too? Oh my god. Bro, why couldn't you sell this stuff before and now you can? I keep interrupting myself, but back in my day, there was just some things that you can get from dungeons which you just couldn't sell. Like sabers, crosses, whale oil, and they just clog up your inventory. And you couldn't even drop them either. Like, you had to, for whale oil, you could just, like, empty it out. But certain items you just didn't pick up from the dungeon because you couldn't get rid of them from your inventory. Like, example, the saber. Can I sell this? I can. Holy shit. Like, if you were around back in the day, then you'd know the struggle of, raiding dungeons, and then you just have a bunch of useless crap which you couldn't sell, couldn't drop, couldn't get rid of. The only way you could technically get rid of it was by killing yourself, because if you killed yourself with those items in your inventory, they wouldn't drop. Well, except the whale oil, but you could get rid of whale oil, but you just have to, like, keep spam clicking it to emptying it out. So, alright, I got enough for the pounds, so cool. But, you'd have to empty out the whale cans, and there was even this glitch where if you, like, spam clicked with items, they'd just stick to your hand. The item would get rid of you would get rid of it in your inventory, but it'd just be stuck to your hand. I mean, for the whale oil, it'd just stay in your inventory, even though the whale oil was, like, fully empty. But I think there was, like, fire lances. Like, there was this glitch where you'd, like, spam click with the fire lance, and then it'd just be attached to your hand. So you just have, like, a permanent torch on your hand. You just had to be, you had to be around back then to know what I mean. Alright, now after spending all of my money to cure my gangrene, I am now left with 100 pence. Over 100 pence, so that's nice. Rotate the shillings. That's like a good amount of money, but from doing all that dungeon stuff, like, I had to waste, like, a majority of my money to, like, not die from gangrene. But, Alright. You get, like, 8 of this. You know what? Let me buy a doctor's bag, too. I'm gonna go real quickly. Oh, hi, Plug. Gonna go real quickly. Oh. Well, thank you, Labubu. Thank you. Thank you. See, shout out to the doctors out there that heal people. Oh, holy shit, that guy is a walking Unabomber! Run! No, Labubu, no! He was a good doctor. Man. They fucking murked him, man. A freaking suicide bomber murked him. Kira is an enemy to the Barracon Cartel? What do you... Barracon Cartel is hiring 1 shill per Barracon Cartel? What have I missed why it was underground dungeon raiding? And yeah, that's basically all there is to it about the Shortsword. Just a good old regular standard weapon, and yeah, fine. Here, just pick them up. There you go. There you go, man. Enjoy. No, I don't want that. I don't want that garbage. I literally dropped it because I didn't want it. I don't want the swirly pistol. But anyways, that's all there is to it about the Shortsword, and I'll see you guys next Melee Monday. And now that Melee Monday's out of the way, it's finally time for some Hollow Knight Silk Song. You know what? I wonder how my kid's doing. Alright, child, come home. I know it probably stuck staying in here for a long time, but at least you're safe. Child? Child, where'd you go? Where'd he go? Oh. Yeah, he probably despawned. Well, it was nice knowing him. He was a good kid. At least he didn't die, though. Let's say he... What do skeletons do? He probably, like, made himself a little burrow and buried himself under this... You know what? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that's probably him screaming right now saying, "Meat Man, can you keep it down here? I'm trying to sleep under the floorboards, all right?" He probably buried himself under the house. You know, he's probably just relaxing with his other skeleton buddies underground. And so now that we are at the end of this video, here comes the question. How should you, a thy hoodian, use the short sword? I don't know. It's up to you. I mean, like the description of the sword says, it's a versatile sword. You can use it for anything, self-defense, robbing. You can't go wrong with it. It's just a regular old sword that you can use it for anything, except killing vampires. I mean, that goes for all weapons that aren't holy weapons. It is shit against vampires. So yeah, the short sword. That's about it. Oh, wait, I forgot why I spent the last of my money to get these two short swords. I'm gonna see if I can duel someone. I want to go ahead and duel someone with these short swords and this video off. I would ask my friend Thing to duel with me, but he's kind of asleep right now. So let me go up to someone and ask if they want to duel. Now, I don't want to duel just anybody. I just want to duel some guy, no buffs, no nothing, kind of like me. I got no buffs, no nothing. Just good old coffee, chips, and a sword. Let me go see if I can, find someone, mainly maybe like a poor person grinding some money. Ask them, "Hey, you want to duel?" And we duel. And win or lose, I'll still give them all the rest of my stuff because I'm practically done with it. I'm practically done with all the stuff I need to do for this video. Holy shit, it's a plague storm! There's plague everywhere, oh my god! Okay, rude. I don't got that. I have pennies though. Take those. Goodbye. You know what? Hey. Okay. Here's some coffee. Here's some fish and chips. Eat them. All right. Bring it on, President. Here we go. We got a duel. Here we go. Here we go. You ready? Okay. Whoa. Oh, plague. Oh, you got me. Okay, we're doing some spin tech here. Oh. Oh, dang it, he got me. Holy crap, he's probably on like a mouse or a phone because he got shift lock. By the way, when are you going to add shift lock to Xbox? I'm still waiting on that. And yep, you won. GG's, Mr. President, GG's. That's it for Melee Monday, everybody. Goodbye. What are you still doing here? The video's over. You can go now. See ya. Whatever. Okay, honestly, even I don't know what I'm still doing here. I'm just gonna press stop recording. All right. Bye, guys. Bye. The Melee Monday's done. That's all done and uploaded.
What the heck took you so long, man? It's been 3 days!
Yeah, well, better late than never, alright? Show's inconsistent anyways. I mean, when was the last time Melee Monday was actually uploaded on a Monday? Hey everybody. So before the video ends, I just wanted to add this quick little thing. So apparently, this guy here, Lakwukwu, found a way to disarm the Skeleton Knights. So now he just has a whole army of them following him. And look, as you can see, they don't have their short swords. They don't have short swords in their hand, which means they can't attack. So, yeah, he disarmed them, and now there's just like a whole bunch of them just walking around. Look at these little goobers. Look at those little goobers, man. They just pile on people, and that's it. They're giving people hugs. Whoa, hey guys. Whoa. I just want to include this little part because this is adorable. Look at these fellas. I don't know how he did it, but yeah, this is pretty cool. So yeah, that's about it. See ya. Well, All we gotta do is just pray that this video was enough to keep.